that is a very time consuming process. Sometimes, you know, reasons because of that, you see me leaving at 10 at night, you know, 10:30 at night, trying to answer people's questions, and then I have a schedule of, oh, I have to finish this guy's product at this day, and that guy has to, you know, that guy's leaving, or this guy has a birthday, he has to, you know, we have to finish his chain on time, you know, this guy, you know, and it's just a thousand things at once, you know. But
Wow.
thank God we have a big enough team to get everything, you know, kind of you know, and then in the COVID times, you know, when no one expected to go sales to skyrocket, and I had my same staff, everything was like we couldn't keep up with demand. So people were like, why, you know, people always have something to say, you know, oh, they can't answer the phone, this, or I mean, or answer emails, or do this, do that. We have, you know, the same amount of people. It's just that the demand just climbed up, and it was hit unexpected for anybody. But you know, now thank God we have, you know, double the staff. We, you know, we have everything, you know, that we could sort, you know, any type of any type of issues, that we could do it in a timely manner now. So that, thank God for that. Hmm.
That is crazy. You actually had to get double the staff, bro. I mean, good for you. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. You're taking care of the customer, you're taking care of the people working for you, and you're getting stuff done when you need it done, and that's fantastic. I mean, so happy to hear it, man. So how many guys you got doing the work? I'm just curious.
I have a lot of people like doing like jewelry bench work. I have 30 plus. You know, it's always like plus or minus, because we have, you know, this guy is leaving for this, but it's always going to be 30 to 35 heads as just metalsmith, and about 8 to 10 setters. You know, that's our rate right now. And then that's just jewelry. That's in the back end. You don't see those guys. You know, you
Right,
never see, in the front line. You'll see, you know, 8 to 10 people trying to sell, or people you text, like if you have a question,
right.
um, you know, with the shipping department, the texting, the face-to-face contact here, you know, with 10 to 15 you know, before I had what, like 5 or 6, you know, it was crazy. You couldn't deal all the phone calls, all the emails, and the DMs, and hey, you know, I want to buy this, or where's my item? You
Right.
know, it's this, you know, it's like crazy. You tell them it takes X amount of weeks. You're off by a day. They're like, what happened? Are you gonna send me the thing or not? You know, and I understand that, because you spend so much money. You're waiting this whole time. You're kind of like they're counting down the calendar. You know, like
Right, right.
people are
Yeah.
there, you know,
That is,
so that's
yeah.
fun.
You spend that money and you're waiting to see that product and you got to hold yourself back from texting
Yeah,
every 5 minutes. It's like
yeah,
I can only imagine. But that's why I'm so happy to be able to get you on camera. I'm so grateful that you gave us the time because now we can kind of see it from your end in case
mhm,
people don't know what goes on behind the scenes because they're not seeing it. They're just seeing this beautiful piece of jewelry
yeah,
sent to them and they spend their money and they get what they get, but there's a whole process behind this
yeah.
stuff. And it's amazing.
Definitely. No, it's a long process from start to finish, from getting the gold, uh, refine. You know, if we don't, because sometimes we do, since we are a pawn shop, we could refine scrap metal, refine it into pure gold, and then get it into, you know, whatever piece of jewelry you're trying to get. You know, you don't just get scrap jewelry and melt it into a chain, or into a ring or something. You have to. There's a process. People don't understand that sometimes. You have to go from scrap to refine it to 24 karat, then go back down to whatever 14, 10 karat, 18 karat, and then we could buy from refineries at 24 karat, either if it's locally or overseas. We get it from all over the place, because sometimes if the local refinery doesn't have, we have to go overseas. You know, we have to
Mm,
go to Italy, or buy it from wherever, New York, where you're from. There's also the South America. We get gold from, you know, from there as well. So
right.
wherever we get it, and especially in the COVID times, there was no supply. You know, everything was skyrocketing up. Nobody was selling anything. So, and we stayed open because we were a pawnbroker, because we were a pawn shop. Many